Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. So in about 90 minutes from now, we are going to begin our very first Strive event of 2021, which is going to be the Creators Workshop about video editing and photography. Now, as all of this is going on in the USA, I believe tomorrow Joe Biden comes in, and I've been watching the news a little bit about it and just keeping up with both sides, and what I'm hearing is that there's going to be perhaps some violence, some very serious protests going on. And the reason why I bring this up is I get a lot of questions from people, particularly in the USA, especially with what's been going on over the last few months. And people ask me, what's it like to live in Costa Rica? Some of them want to come here permanently. They want to relocate their entire family here. Others just want to have a backup place, somewhere that they could come to for a month or several months of the year and just get away from what's going on back home. And not just the USA, but also people who've been locked up for 2020 with COVID and they're looking for a part-time escape. So I want to talk to you about relocating to another country, particularly Costa Rica. If you are considering it, I want to discuss the best way to approach it. Now, just briefly, what qualifies me to talk to you about this? Well, I've lived in several different countries around the world. 2014, I moved to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I lived there for a number of years. I've lived in Hong Kong. I lived in Costa Rica, quite a few places, some for just a few months, some for years. But the biggest piece of advice that I will give you if you are thinking about relocating is take baby steps. Don't rush into it and go and sign any rental agreements. Certainly don't go and buy a house or an apartment unless you really know the country and the area that you want to live. So if you're thinking of coming to an area like Costa Rica, my advice to you is fly down here, fly into San Jose, the main international airport, and spend some time in towns like Jaco, Manuel Antonio. You might fly across to the other side, Tamarindo, and you've got expat communities, you've got more local communities as well, but live in each one for a few weeks minimum. And if you're getting serious about actually moving here, I recommend you rent for at least 6 months. Okay, go see the different restaurants, the different cafes, talk to the different people, and make sure it's the place for you. You don't lose anything by coming here short term, as opposed to signing a 12-month lease agreement or buying a house up front. Now, I would give this advice for any different country you're going to, but also read up on all the different aspects of living in that country. So you've got taxes to take into consideration. You've got language. Do they speak your language, or are you going to have to learn some of their local language? Here in Costa Rica, you can get by with just English. I certainly don't speak Spanish, but I can tell you that it makes everything much harder not knowing the local language. So learn about the languages, learn about the visa requirements. So can you come into that country and live there? For how long can you live there? Do you have to do border runs? Learn about all of that. Learn about the cost of living. So you got food, you got electricity. Here in Costa Rica, electricity is kind of expensive. So that might surprise you. It's more expensive than you might really think. So all these different aspects need to be taken into consideration. Now, the reason why I bring this up is in February, in about 4 weeks from now, we're going to be doing a 7-day, 6-night seminar vacation, just like the one we're about to start, but it's on a different topic. And this is all about internationalization. I'm going to have different trainers coming in, people who specialize in relocating to different countries, either on a short-term basis or more permanently. And they're going to come and teach you about all these different options, not just for Costa Rica, but other countries out there too, like Malaysia, St. Kitts, Bahamas, different countries in Asia, many different options. So each speaker will be an expert in their area, and half the time that you are here, you and your guest, we're going to be going out and exploring Costa Rica and having a holiday as well. So if you are interested in that, I'm going to put a link below. Click that link. You can read all about the event, dates, what it costs, what's included. But I would love to see you here in about 4 weeks from now, and I know you'll get a lot out of this event. That's it for today, and I'll see you tomorrow.